EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Hewitt forward for maybe a yard. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Miami. Once again, it's Achane. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's good. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Achane will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Randy Ryan. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Now Shador on 1st down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
Got it. Ready?
Falcons, 1st down.
19
1st and 10
Lions.
at the
Here we go.
39-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18.
On play action, Shador. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bearcat. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man is Davis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That one taken in. Touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense. Will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready.
They go play action with Sanders. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
Ready up.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 18. 60 bikes. 60 bikes. Ready.
They go play action now with Sanders. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready. Lions. Ready.
And they'll run out of the gun. And here comes Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10
Here
at
we
the
go. Here we
49-yard
go.
line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
Hey, gotta be Timberwolf. Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Cougar
line.
19.
So after one, all even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get it.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Loss of 1.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. First down and more inside the 15. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play. And Results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run out of the gun with A-Chain. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Devon A-Chain. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Stephanie! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Trap 60! Trap 60! Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The 37-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. First down, Atlanta.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Buffalo, Buffalo 80! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Come 19! Get it! 19, Tiger, 19!
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to have the first down and more. And he'll take this one in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
the ground to start the drive. It's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's London. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta. In a moment, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the pistol, here's Achane. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down,
So
Miami.
here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run right here. It's Achane. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. 180.
One more time, it's Achane. And he's got another one. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Here's Mahomes. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Stephanie. Back up. 70. Steady.
This time they stay on the ground. And they're not going to even sniff the 1st down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Warriors 70, trap 60, trap 2.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18
Here's a run. To the 5-yard line.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
60 by 6.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. Now, deep ball for London. And this will be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Broncos leading. 79 Broncos.
Now, faking the give. In trouble, and down he goes. Michael Williams in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 36. Well run with H.A. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dolphins.
To throw is Mahomes. Moving to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit to 7.
Dolphins 36.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
No! No! Hey! Ready?
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Catch!
That is caught outright on the RPO. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready?
And here's Bijan. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
19 Tiger. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go, go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He gets this one to Tucker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
19 Lions, 60 Bison.
Sanders on third down. That's complete. He's got it to London. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 31, here's second down and 4.
Come on, come on. Press goal 80. 18, 5 in.
Now, Shador. Open man is Davis. And he will score! Touchdown, Falcons. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Falcons 50, Dolphins 36.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. What's that? On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Third and 2. Here we go. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Down. Mustang 1970 Timberwolves. 65 cap. 65 cap.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, go.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready.
Another run here for Robinson. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
Dragon 60. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On third down, Sanders. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The PAT, up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. On play action, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. First and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 19 tight.
They go play action now with Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job of it.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. James Pierce getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Get it. Steady.
A give, and here comes Robinson. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
brings up
Nice job by the running back
3rd and
making
7.
the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that
He's brought down
into
at the
a game.
42-yard line.
The
A
Dolphins going to
2-yard
use
gain.
their final
It's
timeout
4th
here
down.
as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come back! I don't need to.
They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Tag! Liking 18! Ready?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific